Last time I actually saw this, I probably saw it set up at your place.
Yeah.
But before that, the last time I saw it was in Brick Lane on that Sunday morning.
I really never did that much to it. You know,
No,
it had a schlocky brush paint on the side.
Yeah.
That someone had done DIY with like complete brush hairs and whatever in it. But we stripped it down now. It looks a lot better. This was actually the first Buckaroo. I managed to buy a second Buckaroo. So some may say to have one Buckaroo is fortunate, to have two is just greedy. So this one was actually the parts machine that we took a lot of bits off, but then it wasn't parted out that much, so it's pretty complete.
Yeah.
So, and actually, this game, when we played it a year ago, was actually faster than the other game.
Right.
It was a snappy game.
Okay.
So
Yeah, snappy. Good. Excellent. And we think we've got all the bits. So the plan now is David's done a nice, we saw earlier, white undercoat sort of base. And,
we'll strip right down to the wood. So
yeah. It's going to be good, I'm sure. And I'm looking forward to it. But get this up on its legs. Make sure, put everything back together. Make sure it works. And then maybe you can bring the new plastics. We've got the new plastics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We almost lost the roto spinner, but which is here. Video evidence. The roto target. We did find it. But really, is don't store things in a film tin in a room full of film tins, unlabeled. Who would have thought? It took me about 3 days to find it. Yeah. Okay, this is a very important original feature on here. We reckon we're going to do some DNA testing of this bit of juicy fruit gum stuck on the back here. Someone's obviously stuck a bit of that juicy fruit on there in 1976 maybe.
I think it was in 72. Shall I tell you why?
Really?
72 because I think this is the Buckaroo machine brought over from the States that was used by George Lucas in American Graffiti.
You reckon?
I've got a photograph of him standing in front of a Buckaroo pinball machine.
Yeah.
On the set, and I'm sure on the back.
Juicy fruit.
I'm sure he chewed juicy fruit.
Okay, so this could be George Lucas.
It could be George Lucas.
Well, we could do a DNA study of this, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could.
So,
yeah.
There you go. Wow, I didn't really think of that at all. Didn't realise.
In the scene, one of the pharaohs, they're in the arcade, and one of the pharaohs is trying to break into the Buckaroo to get the money out, and when they're interrupted.
Yeah.
So that's the scene.
Okay.
Hey, what are you punks doing? What's going on here?
Hey, hi. What's up?
Henderson? Kurt Henderson. You with these punks?
Oh, this is a friend of mine.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're just,
Oh. Well, you had me nervous there for a second, huh? Yeah. You got to check, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
You know, the Moose Scholarship went to the right boy. You. All right.
Hey, we're all done out here.
Oh, no? What you read?
It means we're all done having loads of fun out here.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. You can have all the fun you want. This place is for fun.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you both.
Good luck.
Before I say goodbye, I hope you'll be taking along with you a little piece of this place.
I think I have.
Good.
And I think there is every chance.
Every chance, yeah.
That this is the one.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So we've got to look carefully to make sure that there are no signatures on it, but we've got the juicy fruit, which is just as like it's almost.
Have to DNA that.
Yeah. And it was obvious that this was the machine that George Lucas, the chew gum, used on American Graffiti. And I think that quite likely the reason that it's in England is obvious. Like a couple of years after American Graffiti, the call went up from the English film studios to America, we need a Buckaroo pinball machine, because they were shooting Tommy, the Who film. So almost certainly, this is also the machine that appeared in Tommy.
Could have been Elton John.
It just makes sense. And then afterwards, of course, you know, on a film set like Tommy, with Roger Daltrey thumping away at the machine and all the rest of the fireworks going on, the cabinet got damaged, and so they had to put the whole works into another old cabinet, which is the explanation for it not being in the original cabinet. But apart from that, this is clearly, I mean, it's cast iron provenance that this was the machine, the actual machine that was in American Graffiti. And it's the actual machine that was in Tommy. I don't think anyone could reasonably dispute that. So the plan now is I get on with it, and you'll see a few more videos, but probably not for a while. It's just one of many projects, and I'm going to take it slowly. But at the end of it, hopefully, we'll have a nice Buckaroo pinball machine. More soon, but not too soon.